Hello my YouTube friend. In today's video I want to share you guys many funny story about how the people celebrate the Christmas around the world. You guys know Christmas is the global holiday. Yeah. But not everyone celebrate the same way or even the same day. Yeah. For example, the Protestant or Catholic celebrate the Christmas on December 25th. But the Orthodox Church celebrate the Christmas on January 6th. Yeah. The Orthodox Church, like the people in Egypt or Greece or Russia or Ukraine or Eastern Europe country, they follow the Orthodox Church. Yeah. And you guys may surprise, for example, in the US, right, we celebrate the Christmas by, about 6 or 7, p.m. on the Christmas, Eve, the people, they go to the church, to pray, to attend the mass, and after they come home, they have they celebrate the Christmas, have the meal with the family, yeah, at the midnight on the Christmas Eve. And the parents often play the gift under Christmas tree, so in the morning the children can go to the Christmas tree and collect the gift from the Santa Claus. Yeah. Or many of the Jews, they go to the friend and they had a party. Yeah. But in the Christmas day, all the shop been closed, so the people just stay home, But not everyone, celebrate the same way. For example, I just read the funny story about the Norwegian people. Yeah, in Norway, Norway is the country in northern Scandinavia. The people, they celebrate what, they hide the broom and moth on the Christmas day because they are afraid the evil spirit or witch might steal their broom or mop and fly on the sky. Yeah. And in Japan, the people, they celebrate by eat the fried chicken. Yeah, they like it. Even though in Japan about 1% of the population follow Christian, but they still celebrate the Christmas. In Germany, the Saint Nicholas. Yeah. In Germany, they don't call the Santa Claus, they call the Saint Nicholas, deliver, on December 5th, the small gift, like the coin or the candy, in the shoe for the good children. And the naughty children, receive the stick. It means to can. Yeah, for the parent to discipline the kid for the nasty kid. In Poland, yeah, it's funny. I read, in Poland, on the Christmas day, right? Maybe on the Christmas night of the Christmas Eve, the family before they start the meal, right? One of the family member go outside and look at the sky. If they spot, or they see the star, and it means the sign they can start to eat. But I don't know if someday, on the Christmas day, no star. Maybe they just eat anyway, they look at the face star on the tweet, And another story, funny story, in Iceland, yeah, the people, exchange the book on the Christmas day, so they can, read, the book out loud to the family member on the Christmas day, yeah. And I just read about a funny story about the Christmas day in Australia. Yeah, right? Because we live in, northern, cold climate. So in December is cold. But in Australia, December is hot summer. So the people, they celebrate the Christmas by surfing, go to the beach, yeah, because it's hot, right? Yeah, the people, they don't want to stay home hot on the summer day, yeah. And another funny story, in Finland, yeah, in Finland. Because in Finland is the country in Scandinavia, and in Finland the people, they celebrate the Christmas by they go to the sauna. Yeah, many of the Finland, people, they have the sauna room in their home, so they can go to the sauna room to enjoy the heat over there. Yeah, the sauna room, it means the hot room, steaming room. Yeah, it's surprise, right? Now in Venezuela, on the Christmas day, many city, many city, many street, in the city, are closed for the people, they skating, I don't know. In Britain, the people, they often say Happy Christmas, not Merry Christmas, according to many historians, maybe the King George, said it in 1932, so it make, people happy, Happy Christmas, not Merry Christmas, like other country, In Netherlands, the people, they often, play the shoe near the fireplace, so the Santa Claus can put, the gift for the kid, not under the Christmas tree. Yeah, maybe because the Santa Claus, climb down from the chimney, to the fireplace, we don't know. Yeah, in China, the people, they celebrate Christmas by they eat the apple. Yeah. In Denmark, the people, they celebrate the Christmas at the church, and they pick, the oldest daughter in the family, to wear the white gown and when the crowd had decorated, you know, and had the candle, you know, on the ground and celebrate at the church. The people they, you know, celebrate the Christmas, you know, even though it's the same holiday, but everyone, you know, celebrate the different way. Yeah, because you know when the holiday, you know, import to other location, you know, it, you know, combine with the, you know, local tradition, you know, and it make, you know, unique and diverse, you know. I hope after you guys watching this video, you guys know more about, you know, how the people, you know, celebrate the Christmas around the world. Thank you for watching. See you guys next video. Bye bye.
It smells like nail polish remover. It's made in Norway.
To make the makeup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
That was the mouse. That was the mouse. That is the mouse. The tightest one.
Wait, the aftertaste is good. It has licorice flavor.
Yeah, they use a lot of spices.
Oh, wow. You know, we love our potatoes when we make liquor out of it. Cheers, guys. No, not again.
Lutefisk is made by drying white fish, soaking it in water, curing it in a caustic soda solution, soaking it again in water, and then serving it alongside bacon, peas, and potatoes.
I'm really excited because I'm gonna try lutefisk for the very first time. Most Norwegians are terrified of this item because it's supposed to be... My mom, when she came to Norway for the first time, she had lutefisk and it was a terrible experience for her. She thought, if this is like their Christmas dinner, how will the regular food taste like? This time it's gonna be so exciting to see her reaction. Bon appetit!
Okay.
It's okay, but it's better than the last time you had it. I think I actually like it a lot. Wow!
That's so salty. That is super salty.
If I just have the fish myself, so slippery. It has actually a little bit jelly texture to it, but it's so good.
Let's see where you need the aquavit to wash it down.
Akvavit.
That's water, not aquavit. Wash it down with water.
Juletallerken.
Is the name given to a plate of traditional Norwegian Christmas food. It usually consists of
Julepølse med medisterkake.
and
Ribbe.
It's a celebration in your mouth.
Christmas sausage. Julepølse. But to me, it tastes like a regular sausage. No, when we say julesausage.
It is made from in the traditional way, but they have also used a little bit of spices as well. And this one, I think.
Like the regular hot dogs aren't that dense. Meaty flavors, meaty hot dog. Not hot dog, but sausage. Medisterkaker. Tyttebærsyltetøy. It's not a soft patty. You can feel the texture. It's grainy, but it's really good.
Yeah, it tastes like a sausage, but in a different form, like a meatball sausage. Yeah.
And onto the rib. If you can hear that, that's the top layer.
Ooh. Let's try the actual meat. That's really soft. Mmm.
The top layer is hard, but when I cut through it, it just slides off the bone. It's so soft.
Julaften.
Today it's 24th of December, and in Norway we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. We got pinnekjøtt, we got kalkun, and we got juleribbe. Let's check it out and Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas Eve. The candles have been lit, the fireplace is burning, the house has been cleaned, the table has been set, the tree has been decorated, and the presents are snuggled underneath. There's that Christmas star I was talking about. But something's not quite right. You see, This isn't how Norwegians used to celebrate Yule. Yule was a midwinter festival that lasted several days and featured some unbelievable traditions. Alcohol-fueled Vikings would sacrifice animals and sprinkle their blood onto statues of the gods. Nearby, a designated Yule log would be burned for good luck and to signify the lengthening of the days. If there was a ferocious storm, people would take shelter because it meant Odin and his warriors were hurtling across the sky on the wild hunt, gathering the souls of the dead and anyone unfortunate enough to be outside at the time.
Julebukking.
Is a tradition where someone from the village would dress up as a goat and go door to door, receiving gifts for protection against spirits and warning children to behave themselves. After Christianity, children began taking part and they would sing Christmas carols in return for food. In the 19th century, the Julebukk evolved from being the recipient of gifts to delivering gifts, in a role similar to Santa Claus. During the 20th century, the international version of Santa Claus began replacing local versions, and unfortunately, all that remains of the once mighty Julebukk is a straw Christmas decoration. If you're a Norwegian watching this, how do you feel about bringing back the OG Julebukk? Let me know in the comments.
Julemiddag.
With the final preparations underway in the kitchen, here's a handful of assorted Christmas facts. There's a regional divide regarding what to have for Christmas dinner. According to matprat.no, ribbe is favoured in Oslo, the east and mid-Norway, whilst pinnekjøtt is favoured in the west and the north. Hashtag Team Ribbe. Nidar estimates that over 40 million marzipan figures are eaten during Christmas, or roughly 7 figures for every person in Norway. In the UK, we leave sherry and mince pies for Father Christmas, which presumably means he should be arrested for drink driving. But here in Norway, they leave
Risgrøt.
or rice porridge. And finally, although we open our presents on Christmas Day, here they open them straight after dinner.
Christmas Eve buffet, and I'm starting with pinnekjøtt, cured lamb, rotmos, so root vegetable mash, some potatoes. Very bien nice this Christmas Eve. Sauerkraut, ribbe, the last one, cranberry sauce, top with sauce. Ready to eat like a beast.
La seg innskrive sammen med Maria, som var lovet bort til ham, og som ventet barn.
Skål for Tore og Dippen. For at de har Holstein så fin middag.
Det hadde ikke vært det samme uten dere. I hvert fall ikke mødrene våre. Skål for dem.
We're having two sets for Christmas Eve. One of them is caramel pudding with caramel sauce. My brother-in-law is making the ham, which means cranberry cream. Let's see how he makes it.
Karamellpudding.
Is the Norwegian name for creme caramel, a creamy custard-flavored jelly with a layer of soft caramel at the top.
Multekrem.
Is a simple dessert made by combining whipped cream, sugar and cloudberries. A tart berry that takes its name from the alpine conditions it can grow in. They're high in vitamin C and have the nickname the gold of the bogs. Multekrem is usually served with,
Krumkaker.
which can be described as being halfway between a waffle and an ice cream cone.
There's a Christmas tradition in Norway where you actually you can win a prize, julemarsipan. You put an almond piece or just an almond in a porridge. Today we don't have a porridge. We put the almond in multekrem or cloudberry cream. It's another very traditional dessert. So the one who gets the almond wins the prize.
And now we're gonna sample the Juleboost. That's what the Christmas soft drink of choice is. Let's give it a go. That's quite mild. It tastes like
It tastes like jul.
yeah, it tastes like red food coloring. Hints of timber
De har sluttet å ta imot
and formaldehyde. Carrot and hibiscus, really? Yeah.
All right, it's time to open the presents and enjoy these lovely baked goods.
Pouty lips.
Du är min ängel.
Cheese nice.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's rituals.
I just came for the food, man. Take hunting socks.
Hunting socks and camping.
These are my
need that
Norway
for
socks
skiing.
now.
After unwrapping all those gifts, we need to hydrate with Äpplemost. It's from a local town. Äpplemost is an apple drink without alcohol. Refreshing.
Romjula.
Which translates to Christmas space, isn't the Norwegian name for the Star Trek race, but a term to describe the period between Christmas and New Year's Eve. Employees are encouraged to take annual leave during this period, reflect upon the year and spend quality time with their friends and family. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, what do Norwegians do for fun? According to Statistics Norway, this chart illustrates the percentage of Norwegians participating in various outdoor activities within a 12-month period. As most of Norway's population is along the coast, if you wander even for a few minutes outside of any settlement, you'll immediately be in the vicinity of a forest, a hill, a mountain, or even a fjord. It's no surprise then that so many Norwegians take an interest in the outdoors. The next chart illustrates the percentage of Norwegians participating in different forms of exercise. I wouldn't say there are any surprises here, but as a Brit, I had to look into the Norwegian football scene. It's Norway's most popular team sport, with 1,822 registered football clubs and almost 400,000 registered players, which means 7.4% of the population plays organised football. 27% of those players are female, including both my wife and her sister.
Stå på ski.
Norwegians have a saying,
Nordmenn født med ski på beina.
which translates to Norwegians are born with skis on their feet. Skiing is a part of Norway's DNA, and children often start learning to ski when they are kindergarten age. The word
Ski.
comes from Old Norse, and there are Stone Age rock carvings of figures on skis from as early as 3000 BC. I've put together a timeline of Norway's relationship with skiing, but instead of using stock footage, I've added footage of the first time I went skiing. In 1767, the Scandinavian military began organised skiing exercises and races. In 1808 at
Eidsberg.
the first documented ski jump was performed by
Olaf Ry.
in 1843 in
Tromsø.
the first public skiing competition was held. In 1849 in
Trondheim.
the first public recreational ski tour was advertised. In 1861 in
Trysil.
the first ski club was established, and in 1862 the first public ski jumping competition was held. In 1884 in
Trondheim.
the first cross-country ski competition was held. And finally, in 1879, the first documented use of the word
Slalom.
occurred.
Julelunsj.
Is a tradition where leftovers are served in a buffet alongside a variety of hot and cold foods. You'll find
Brød. Medisterkaker. Kjøttpålegg. Hardkokte egg. Ostebrett. Grønnsaker.
and of course,
Julebrus.
if you're lucky, you might even have pizza. I tried to take a nap after the heavy meal, but it wasn't meant to be.
Wake up, baby!
Wake up! You baby, wake up!
Nyttårsaften.
We're hustling and bustling in this kitchen. We're gonna make sure the turkey isn't burnt. It's gonna be a disaster if it is, but it looks good. It smells good. My mom likes to make something extra, a side dish next to the turkey, and these are her favorite meatball patties. Meatball patty cakes, meatball cakes, whatever's.
Norwegians eat turkey on New Year's Eve instead of Christmas, but other than that, it isn't too different to what you'd expect. Friends and family gather, enjoy a homemade meal together, and then grab their thickest winter jackets and head out to watch a fireworks display. Here, the sale of fireworks is restricted to the public. They are only sold from December 27th to the 31st and can only be fired in designated areas between 6 p.m. and 2 a.m. on New Year's Eve. Youngsters take part in
Vorspiel.
which in German literally translates to foreplay, but it's what we would describe as pre-gaming or pre-drinking. In Norway, alcohol is heavily taxed, can't be consumed in public, and is strictly controlled by the government. Grocery stores can only sell alcohol below 4.75% up until 8 p.m. on weekdays, 6 p.m. on Saturdays, and not at all on Sundays or certain holidays. If you want stronger alcohol, you have to go to one of the 315
Vinmonopolet.
stores which close at 6 p.m. on weekdays and 3 p.m. on Saturdays. According to Deutsche Bank, the average price for a pint of beer is £7.32 in Oslo, £5.47 in New York City, and £4.73 in London. With prices like that, you can't blame the youth, can you?
We're on Drammensbrua. It's about to hit 12 o'clock soon. It's midnight here in Drammen, Norway.
As it neared midnight, Drammen came alive with a barrage of fireworks lighting up the sky and the sound of fireworks echoing around the valley. It was impressive that a city with the population of a London borough even had a professional display. But what made it extra special was seeing people contributing to the display with their own fireworks, firing them from their homes or by the side of the river.
Happy New Year, guys! I'm gonna warm myself up with a jack potato, or as we call it here, bakt potet. It's basically just a baked potato with sour cream dressing and some bacon bits and corn. It's perfect. Salty, savory, and warm.
My first Christmas in Norway is one I'll always remember. Although I'd spent a lot of time in Norway, most of it was spent in a small town on the west coast. In Drammen, I was able to experience Christmas through a different lens, trying new food, new drinks, new sports, and taking part in new traditions. We headed home, full of optimism and thoughts about our New Year's resolutions, blissfully unaware of what was to come in 2020. This video series is part of a larger project documenting daily life in Norway, divided into the 4 seasons. The next part will focus on spring and my experiences staying in a small town on the west coast. Click that subscribe button below so you'll be notified when it comes out, and I'll see you in the next episode.